Hey guys, I'm back today with the new kit from Rainbow Loom. This is from Walmart. It is a smaller version of the Flex Loom kit, which has been on the Rainbow Loom website, the web store. So we are going to make a bracelet using this kit today. So go ahead and grab out the Flex Loom. All you need to do is just push from the bottom and pop the middle out. This is what we're going to use to make the bracelet. We're going to use just these two front pegs here, and then you will need the hook that came with it and some bands. Alright, so this is my mini knots bracelet. This is what we're going to be making today. I'm going to use the same color combination also. It's a really cute, quick little design to make, and you can make it on two pegs. I'm going to be using the end of the new Flex Loom to make mine. I like using this because the pegs on here are much longer than on the regular loom. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use these colors and I'm going to place them in exactly the same order as what you see on the example bracelet. So if you want to grab your bands, a hook, and something with two pegs, then we can get started. Okay, so I have my two pegs here. I'm going to be using the two on the end of the Flex Loom. Usually you would most likely leave this lay flat on the table, but in order for you all to be able to see what I'm doing and what bands, and because it's a little easier for me to keep it still, I'm going to hold mine like this. So first you're going to want to grab your base color, or whatever color you want the chain that holds it all together to be. I'm going to use purple for that. And we're going to take one band, place it on, and twist it onto the peg beside it. So this is our cap band. Push that down. Now you need to take two more of that same base color, and we're going to put those on, one on top of the other, and then just push those down. Now you can grab your hook, and we need to bring up the bottom band on both pegs. So just go ahead and bring the bottom band on both pegs up and over. So now we have our cap band in the center there, and you're going to want to push that down. Then you're going to grab the band that you want to see in the center, which is the yellow here, the single yellow band there. So I'm going to use yellow for that again. We're going to lay that directly on top, straight across, and push that down. Now you'll grab your second color, which we'll be using double bands. That's the hot pink here. You need two of those, and we're going to lay them both on, one on top of the other, on top of everything else we have there. Just make sure that they're not overlapping. Just make sure one is directly on top of the other evenly, and you want to push that down. So right now we have 5 bands on our pegs. So we have 2 of this color, we have 1 single color, and then 2 of our base color. So to start this pattern, and it is the same all the way through, so to start this pattern, you're going to want to get the 4th band down on the left. Get your 4th band down and bring that up and over. Just let go. On the left, we're now going to take our 1st band, move it over to the right. Come back to the left and bring your next band over to the right. Push it down a little bit. Now we're going to take our bottom band and bring that up and over. Now we're going to move over to the right hand side, and you're going to want to get your 3rd and 4th band, which is the bottom half of your double bands, and we're going to bring those up and over. You can bring them up and over one at a time. So bring your 3rd band up and that 4th band up. Just bring them up and over gently, and then you can push it down a little bit. Next, we're going to come back over to the left, and we're going to bring this last band over to the right. Once you've done that, we're now going to do an inverted stitch. So you're going to count down and find your third band. So find your third band. You're going to take your hook and go in behind your third band and grab the fourth band below. You want to pull your fourth band up through the third and over the top. So that's just a regular inverted stitch. Once you've done that, you're going to push those all down. And now we're going to go back to our very first color, which is the base color, what's on the bottom here. You want to grab one of those and place that on. Now we're going to take all of our bands from the right peg and put them onto this one. So just come over to the right. You can grab them one at a time or whatever's easiest for you, but our goal is to get them all on to this center band. So just grab them until you get them all onto your center band, right like that. Then you're going to push this down, and that actually completes that section. Now to start your next section and to keep repeating the pattern, you want to grab two more of your base color, which is this color here. So grab two more of those, place them on, one on top of the other, and then just push that down. The first step will be to bring our bottom band up and over on both sides. Now, also, I forgot to mention, your design does not form straight on. Your design's actually forming in here on the side. So don't worry that you've messed up. You're doing it just correctly. So now we're going to push that down. And now we're going to start where we lay our single band. So that was yellow for me. I'll lay my single. And now you'll get your other color, which we use double bands for. Lay those one on top of the other, and then push that all down. So we're back to where we have 5 bands on here. What we need to do is on our left peg, get your 4th band down. We're going to bring that up and over. Now on the left peg, you're going to bring your 1st band over to the right. We're going to go back over here and grab our 1st band again. Bring it over to the right. Now we're going to grab our very bottom band on the left and bring that up and over. Now we'll move over here onto the right, and we're going to be bringing our 3rd and 4th band up and over. So I push mine down a little bit so it doesn't slip off. You're going to grab your 3rd and 4th band and bring them up and over. If you want to grab them both at the same time, you can. I just think one at a time is easier and a little safer. Next, we're going to go back over here to the left and grab our remaining band and bring it to the right. Now we're going to do our inverted stitch. So find your 3rd band down. So that's this one for me. Stick your hook in behind the 3rd band and grab your 4th band down below. You're going to pull it up through that band and up and over your peg and let it go. Push that down a little bit. And now grab your border color, which is the color on the bottom here. Place on one. And now we'll move everything from this right peg onto our single band. So just start grabbing them one by one, two by two, however you get them on there, until they're all over onto our center band. And we have now completed a second section. So I'm going to do it once more, but moving a little quicker. I don't think quicklier is a word, but anyway. So let's do it one last time. So you're going to place your two double border colored bands on. We're going to bring our bottom band up and over on both pegs. We're going to push that down. We're going to lay our single band color. Then we'll lay two of our second color, one on top of the other, but not overlapping. Push those all down. Now we can start hooking. So you're going to get the fourth band on the left, bring that up and over. You're going to grab the first band on the left, bring it up and over to the other peg. Grab the first band again on the left and bring it over to the right. And now we're going to grab our bottom band on the left and just bring it up and over the peg. Let it go. Push that down a little bit. Now we're on the right side. You're going to bring your third and fourth band up and over. So there's my third, that was my fourth, up and over. Now we're going to go back to the left and bring our remaining band over to the right peg. Set it on there. Bind your third band down, put your hook behind it, and grab the fourth band below. We're going to pull that up through our third band and just over the peg and let it go. Push it down a little bit, and to finish that off, you add one more of your base colored band, and then we want to move all these bands from this side onto this one single band. So again, just grab them until you have all of them onto your single band. Okay, now that we've finished that section, once you have made this long enough to fit around your wrist, and here is the design, which again it forms on the inside, on the side. So once this is long enough to fit around your wrist, all you would do is stop right here at this point. You don't add the two next space bands, you would just stop right here. You would move this band over to this peg and C-clip it, and it will look like this. So there is my mini knot bracelet. Here's another one that I made in pastel colors. Again, it's pretty quick, but it's pretty cute too. And actually, you could really use where we lay two of that same color right here. You could actually use two colors here. I'm not sure what it would look like because I did not get to try it yet, but I'm sure it would probably look cool. So I may try that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial, and hopefully my instruction was good enough for you to follow. I have never done a tutorial for a peg design either, so this was kind of different for me also. If you need any help, definitely just send me a message on Instagram or on here, and I will do my best to help you. If you make one of these, please use the hashtag mini knot bracelet, and also tag me so that I can see your creations. All right, until next time, guys, bye.